The NBA has been home to some of the most outstanding talents, and that doesn't seem to stop. We take a look at some of the young prospects who can be big time in the future. Here are the 24 best NBA players under 24, starting with number 24, Paolo Banchero of the Magic. It may seem strange to have a player who hasn't yet appeared in an NBA game on our list, but we believe it's safe to predict that Paolo Banchero will produce right away whenever he steps foot on an NBA court. There aren't many guys pushing 6'11", 260 pounds, and capable of scoring on all three levels. At number 23, Saddiq Bey, Pistons. While playing for a pitiful Pistons team the past 2 seasons, Saddiq Bey has slipped under the public's notice. However, the Villanova product is coming off another season of double-digit scoring, averaging 16.1 points per game, which included a 51-point performance against the Orlando Magic this past season. You may anticipate him to get better as he gains experience and talent. At number 22, Franz Wagner, Magic. Wagner demonstrated towards the end of the 2021-22 season that he might not only be the best rookie on the squad, but also the top player overall. The 6'10" forward averaged 15.2 points and 4.5 rebounds, while shooting 35.4% from outside the arc in his debut season. Because of this, he is an obvious choice to base future strategies on. At number 21, Keldon Johnson, Spurs. The athlete from Kentucky had just won a gold medal for the United States. He appeared to have improved his game over the summer as he scored 17 points per game and shot 39.8% from outside the arc. This also indicates that the NBA is working on something remarkable. At number 20, Gary Trent Jr., Raptors. He spent his first 2 seasons honing his skills and waiting for a chance with the Portland Trail Blazers. In his 3rd season, he broke out, averaging 15.3 points per game while playing for the Trail Blazers and Raptors. Trent averaged 18.3 points per game while shooting 38% from outside the arc during the previous season. At number 19, Jalen Green, Rockets. When you add his shooting prowess to his explosive leaping in the open and in the half court, he becomes an immediate highlight reel. The next step for Green this season is to build on his recent hot streak from the final 2 months of the 2021-22 season. He will probably move quickly up this ranking after that. At number 18, Cade Cunningham, Pistons. Even though he lacks Jalen Green's explosiveness and Scotty Barnes and Evan Mobley's team success, he was just as efficient as any of them, averaging 17.4 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 5.6 assists a game. Cade Cunningham's efficiency will increase, and Detroit might become one of the more competitive teams as a result. At number 17, Evan Mobley, Cavaliers. Defensively, the 3rd overall choice in this year's draft, is absurdly talented. He doesn't just block shots. Have you seen him bodyguard players on the perimeter who are 10 inches shorter than him and force them to give up the ball when they're accustomed to frying centers on switches? He has the potential to be an all-NBA player. At number 16, Scotty Barnes, Raptors. Scotty Barnes was expected to be a significant offensive work in progress once he set foot on an NBA court, but the Florida State star has shown that he is far more skilled at scoring than scouts and draft forecasters gave him credit for being. The NBA Rookie of the Year for 2022 is already a force on defense, and his offensive statistics much exceed those of most observers. At number 15, Anthony Simmons, Trailblazers. Even if Simmons' effort for the Trailblazers didn't result in victories this past season due to Damian Lillard's absence and the trade of CJ McCollum, they were difficult to overlook. The 4th-year guard averaged 17.3 points per game and made an absurd 7.8 attempts from beyond the arc, shooting 40.5%. At number 14, Colin Sexton, Cavaliers. Colin Sexton only played in 11 games this season before needing surgery in November to conclude his season due to a left knee injury. The shooting guard for the Cavaliers has shown in his stats that he can light up the scoreboard when healthy in ways that many other players on this list wish they could. At number 13, Tyrese Halliburton, Pacers. Going into his 3rd season, Tyrese Halliburton is a fully qualified starter. Halliburton's statistics improved after he was traded to Indiana. He now averages 17.5 points per game, while shooting 50.2% from the field and dishing out 9.6 assists per game. Halliburton appears to be the new focus of Indiana's reconstruction. At number 12, R.J. Barrett, Knicks. In his 3 seasons in the NBA, Barrett has established himself as more than a merely adequate player. This season, Barrett increased his scoring average to 20 points per game. Don't forget that he showed with his 40.1% clip that he can make the outside shot if given the opportunity. At number 11, Tyrese Maxey, 76ers. As a result of playing many more matches than any of us anticipated in his second season, Maxey's game has improved greatly. He is a hard-working guard who contributes enthusiasm each night and shoots three-pointers at a rate that is above league average. At number 10, Tyler Hero, Heat. The Miami Heat super sub averaged 20.7 points per game and made 39.9% of his three-point shots in his third season, despite only starting a sixth of Miami's games. Hero has upped his game, and it's been quite impressive to witness. At number 9, Jaren Jackson Jr., Grizzlies. Triple J's failure to stay on the court last season, he only played 11 games, represented a disappointing reversal, slowing down his ascent after an incredible rookie campaign and a great second season. Given that Jackson can accomplish almost everything, despite his decline in efficiency this season, when he's healthy, he has a tendency to become an outstanding player in the future. Still, it's unquestionably true that Triple J's on-off numbers are outstanding. At number 8, Jordan Poole, Warriors. Poole upped his game to unexpected heights, and he's a major factor in the Warriors exceeding expectations and reigning as NBA champions, averaging marks that are all career highs and which represent significant improvements over his rookie averages from 2 seasons ago, including PPG, 3FG percentage, and EFG percentage. Poole has developed into the kind of powerful outside player the Warriors sorely lacked last year. At number 7, LaMelo Ball, Hornets. LaMelo Ball shouldn't be lecturing older men every night like that at the age of 21, but kudos to the Ball sibling with the most talent who has surpassed expectations and dominated the NBA, despite being passed over for the top 2 spots in the 2020 NBA draft. One of the most intriguing players in the league is the Rookie of the Year from the previous year. At number 6, Anthony Edwards, Timberwolves. Ant generates more enthusiasm than anybody else in the league. The Wolves selected a player who consistently makes us laugh with his press conference responses and displays that enormous grin after humbling defenders foolish enough to attempt to block his dunks. But it's clear that Edwards was more than simply one of the NBA's top in-game dunkers, a 19.3 PPG average in his first season. At number 5, Darius Garland, Cavaliers. Garland is the guy the Cavaliers should rely on because he is more well-rounded than Sexton and has consistently improved his numbers, most notably his PER and true shooting percentages over the course of his 3 seasons in the NBA. Garland, who recently completed his first All-Star campaign, is now the foundation of the Cavaliers' young core. At number 4, Zion Williamson, Pelicans. Williamson has an amazing amount of productivity when he's on the floor. His career averages to date have been 25.7 PPG and 7 RPG on 60% shooting from the field, making him the most dominant paint scorer in the NBA and a highlight reel waiting to happen. There's reason to think that he might move much higher on this list and still end up as one of the most dominant players in the NBA if he can stay healthy and motivated. At number 3, Ja Morant, Grizzlies. The NBA Rookie of the Year for 2019-2020 season has only advanced in superstardom. He led the Memphis Grizzlies to the playoffs in 2021 after shocking the Golden State Warriors in the play-in round, and this past season he made his first All-Star appearance. Morant is currently the most exciting player in the open floor in the NBA. With his lightning speed and unbelievable vertical, Morant is a highlight waiting to happen. At number 2, Trae Young, Hawks. The statistics for Trae Young speak for themselves. There are no other point guards in the NBA that consistently score 29 points, dish out 10 assists, and have the ability to score from about anywhere on the court. Additionally, it appears that Ice Trae has fully transformed the Atlanta Hawks into a consistent playoff force following 2 straight visits to the postseason. At number 1, Luka Doncic, Mavericks. Doncic's resume already qualifies him for the Hall of Fame as a 3-time first-team All-NBA selection and 3 All-Star starter. The The possibilities are endless for Luka after crushing the Phoenix Suns in the Western Conference semifinals to reach his first Western Conference Finals. He's on his way to being the NBA's top player for a long time, regardless of age. That's a wrap for this video. Which one of these promising talents is your favorite pick? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.